All right, guys, today we're going to find out if the MT15 has been dethroned. Let's get started. Well, thanks for joining me for today's episode. I'm hoping this is going to be a quick one. So what I'm going to do is compare the Friedman JEL and the new Soldano Astro to one of my favorite lunchbox amps. I think it's one of everybody's favorite lunchbox amps. The MT15 is kind of the people's champion. This amplifier is very affordable and it sounds great. You know, it does have its quirks. It's got that horrible hum noise or whatever, but other than that, it's actually a really good amp, and pound for pound, dollar for dollar, it's been pretty much a mainstay in most guitar players' collections. You know, it's a great amp for the money. Now, as you know, recently I bought the Friedman JEL and the Soldano Astro, and I got them things dialed in really good. So let's just see how they compare to the MT15 and see if the MT15 still has what it takes to stand up to these new amplifiers. I mean, the MT15's been out for a while, so it's just a matter of time before something comes along and beats it. So let's see what happens today. So let's start with the clean channels now. So today I'm going to run all three of these amps through two different cabs at once. Because of my KHE switcher, I'm able to do that. So in the Zilla, I have the DV77 mic'd up, and in the Mesa, I have the Vintage 30 mic'd up. So let's start with the clean channel and just see how they compare with that. Honestly, they're all pretty freaking comparable. So let's turn on the old Juliet chorus and some delay and see how they sound dressed up. Okay, so I have to rank them in this order for the clean channel. I'm going to give the number 1 slot to the Friedman, and the number 2 slot to the MT15, and the number 3 slot to the Soldano Astro. I think they all sound good, but the Astro clean channel, it's a little darker, it's not as chimey, so other than that, it sounds really good. And just so you know, I have the bright switch in the 3rd position, all the way over to the right anyways, as you're looking at the amplifier, and the tone knob is cranked on the clean channel on the Soldano. Again, it doesn't sound bad, it's just a little less chimey than the other amplifiers, and I thought the clean channel on the MT15 was awesome. The thing that really sucks about that amp, though, is that stupid hum in the background. It drives you nuts, you know? But other than that, I think it sounds really good. So now let's move on to the high gain channels, and I'll be boosting them with the Mud Killer. Let's see how they compare with that. Okay, so in that particular shootout, I think all three of them sounded really good, but when you have a switcher and you can switch between amplifiers instantly and hear how they sound and, you know, and see how they feel when you play them, direct, you know, comparisons, you really do notice a lot of things. And the one thing I noticed was, as good as the MT15 sounds, there's a bit of a congested sound in the top end and the high mids, where the other two amplifiers have more clarity and less congestion on the top end, and they're a little more open up there. It's not so compressed and overly congested. In mids, highs, I don't know what freaking frequencies they are. It sure ain't the freaking low frequencies, so it's somewhere in the upper mids and the high end, you know. So I like the clarity that I'm getting out of, especially the Friedman. That's probably the clearest one out of the three, but I would say that the Soldano Astro is just, it's breathing down its neck regarding that. I mean, it's just got a little more of a raw tone to it, but it still sounds incredible. And just so you know, I have the Soldano Astro in red mode, you know. And I just think that the voicing and the clarity and the overall tone and gain structure in both the Friedman and the JEL, in my opinion, is a little bit better, you know. Now, granted, they're almost twice the price of the MT15. In fact, the Astro is over twice the price, and I believe the Friedman is probably slightly over twice the price as well. But so yeah, I guess it's to be expected. You know, I'm not getting that weird hum out of either one of the Friedman or the Astro, and you know, getting the better tone qualities, at least in my opinion. And with the Astro, obviously, you're going to get, you know, the DI outs and all of the, you know, impulse responses and everything like that, and MIDI switching and the software. I mean, that amp's just, it's a kitchen sink amp, you know, as it should be for that price, right? So, but I still think that the MT15 had a great showing in this shootout. I really do. I think it sounds incredible. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section, which one you preferred, and did you hear what I was hearing, you know, between the amplifiers. I still, again, think that the MT15 has its place on my shelf and in the marketplace. I still think it's awesome, especially for the price. I mean, you can't beat the price on that thing. It's awesome. And when an amp is priced that way, you have to expect some quirks here and there. It's just the way it is. So anyways, let's go ahead and end this video with a full mix. I'm going to grab my Schecter, and I'm going to play one of my favorite songs, Hoverboard Blues, and I'm going to play it on the Friedman because I'm kind of feeling that thing today. So let's see how that sounds in a full mix. Well, that about does it for this episode. Man, that amp freaking cooks, man. Holy shit, is that an amazing amplifier. That was a lot of fun. And so does this guitar. I haven't played this on camera in a while. A lot of fun. Love that Sustainiac pickup. Lots of fun. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the mix and the comparison. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all my Patreon supporters and subscribers. And if you want to follow my channel, you know what to do. Subscribe, click the bell, and all that stuff. So I got a lot more stuff coming up for you guys. I'll see you on the next one.